Nice. Hey guys, I'm Sean Hammond with PremierGuitar.com. We're in Nashville at Summer NAMM 2018. Talking to Sayer from GFI, company out of Indonesia, right?
Yeah, GFI system. So we handle them with MAS distro all through worldwide territory, and want to show you the new Jonassus pedal.
Sweet. So this is like a dual overdrive / distortion, is that right?
Yeah, well actually, maybe the place to start is it's a 2-channel drive, but one of the cool things about it is on the back you get to choose whether you want it to be low channel on both sides, low and high, or high and high. So you get a lot of variability on the overall gain structure. So it kind of can be a lot of different things. You could have it where you have the low side and then the high side, so you have, you know, off, low, high, so you have 3 different dynamic stages. But you can also do 2 low sides or 2 high sides and kind of have a preset thing. And in addition to the overall gain structure, it also has different clipping profiles for each side. So we have symmetrical diode, asymmetrical diode, and symmetrical LED. So you get a lot of different flavor for 2 sides and a lot of variability. But
now when you choose the clipping mode, it changes it for both sides?
No, it changes it for one side at a time. So actually, if we show you on this one, when you go through the clipping options, this is the amber, so this is a symmetrical diode. Violet is LED, and cyan is asymmetrical diode. So it saves that per side, and then when you switch to the other side, you get those 3 options again, but whatever on the only on the other, you know, gain structure setting. And when, you know, whenever you switch back, it's just the way you left it. Okay. So what's kind of cool about it is it's a really powerful, transformative pedal, but in the end, the feature set is very simple for like when you're actually using it on a live basis. So you get a lot of options, but when you're in the heat of battle, it's all really like simply laid out, so you don't get too tweaked out on every last little control.
So each channel has volume and gain, and then they share an EQ?
You're right, exactly, yeah. But they share a tonal profile, and the tone is like, it's not a very like deep parametric tone thing. It's a more kind of a broadly adjustable EQ, but also like, you know, you'll hear through some of Rhett's playing, the diode structure has a lot to do with the tonal performance too, because it has a real textural vibe that, you know, it's not really like an EQ, but the way the
changes the character of it.
Exactly, it really allows certain frequencies to really shine out. You know, LEDs are, you know, brighter and more crisp, and the asymmetrical is real saggy, and it tends to promote a lot of the lower frequencies too. So that's kind of a whole other way of thinking about EQ.
Okay, so you can have the different clipping profile on each side, but and it sort of saves it for each side, but the tone control, it's, if you adjust it on one side and then go to the other, it's going to have the same effect. It's not ever going to save the tone knob setting, right?
Correct, yeah. So like the tone knob is not like a sliding mid hump like the Big Muff Pi type thing. It's a very broad, like, you want it to be, you know, it's more about matching to your guitar to your amp to get it in the general range, and then you use the rest of the controls for the finer detail.
Okay. Now, when we came into the video, we had Rhett here playing, and how did we originally have it set?
I believe we had it on amber and violet. So this would be symmetrical diodes, and this would be LED. And this is we have it on low high right now. So this side is an overdrive side, so that's what you heard on the intro. Okay. And then we can switch it over to the more distortion oriented side.
Yeah, let's hear a few different sounds. Nice. All right. How about we hear a couple other of the clipping diodes?
So let me show you one of the like saggier. Yeah. This is an asymmetrical diode. actually, when you switch through them, you'll notice that you lose headroom on the asymmetrical because it's kind of turning that headroom into more of a smashy gain thing. So if you just play an open chord, the LED is a little brighter, a little chirpier. So you can tell it's not like it's not that fine-tuned of an adjustment. It's actually a pretty impactful setup in terms of the way the guitar responds to the pedal. And we have that same thing on the drive side.
Okay.
And Red, if you give me the open chord again.
Nice. So, like, what's the craziest this thing can go? Let's just crank it.
All right.
Cool. All right, so how much is this going for?
$249.
$249. Cool. Thanks for playing, Brett. Sarah, do you want to tell people where to go online to find out more about the Jonassus?
Yeah, you can check it out at GFI System. We'll also have a landing page where you can find dealers that have pre-order available. And you can find that with GFI, and we'll also have more information on the MAS distro website.
So it's at gfisystem.com?
You got it.
Cool. Thanks, guys. I'm Sean from PremierGuitar.com. Check it out.